Starting over doesn't heal the pain. You've changed your city, you've changed your job, you've even changed your friends. So why does the same pain still find you? In this video, I'm going to look at the one reason why your past still controls your reactions in the present. And when you see it, I think you're going to stop blaming yourself. But first, picture this. You're so committed to change. You've told yourself, this time will be different. New place, fresh start, new version of you. But then something small happens. A tone, a look, a delay in reply, and suddenly your body reacts before you can think. Anxiety, defensiveness, shutting down, or going too far. And you're wondering, why am I still like this? Here's what's actually happening. Let's say there's a girl and she's 9 years old and her parents go through a divorce. No one explains anything to her. She's very confused, and at that time she concludes that she's been abandoned. Fast forward to when she's 16, when she has her first heartbreak, and now she begins to think, I'm not good enough. And fast forward to 23, when she's working in a job, and then suddenly her boss gets very angry and he starts shouting at her in public and he fires her. And she's completely humiliated and she begins to think, I'm a complete failure. Now, at moments like this, she's not calmly processing life. She's overwhelmed. And so her mind does the only thing that it can at that moment. It records the entire event. Now, here's an interesting part. It turns out that mind has two parts. One part is called the analytical mind, and as the name suggests, that mind is a reasoning mind that weighs options, it looks at a current situation, and it works out what should be the optimum solution. It's a problem-solving mind. The other part of the mind is called the reactive mind, and as the name suggests, this is a mind that doesn't reason. It doesn't weigh options. It really doesn't care how old you are now or how wise. It simply reacts. What we didn't know was that this reactive mind is made up of all these pictures that it's captured in the past. Pictures of overwhelm, pictures of pain, fear, any moment of sadness or loss, which have been captured and stored in the reactive mind. And these pictures contain all that happened in that event, the sights, sounds, sensations, even the conclusions the person made about themselves during that moment. And years later, when something similar occurs, that recording gets triggered, not because it's true now, but because it was dangerous then. So here's how the whole sequence plays out. It begins when a moment overwhelms you. Your mind records it, every sound, emotion, and even the conclusions you made at that time. Later, something similar happens. The reactive mind recognizes the pattern and hits play. And suddenly, you're reacting from a decade ago without knowing it. But there's more to it. It's not just the big traumas that create these recordings. It's the small moments. The teacher's comment, the friend who ghosted you, the silent treatment from your dad, they all store impressions and they all replay. And here's the part that most people miss. You cannot handle this by positive thinking, affirmations, meditation, changing your mindset, because all of those are aimed at the analytical part of the mind, not the reactive mind, not this part of the mind where all the problems really exist. And here's the hopeful part. All the things in the reactive mind can be removed by gently looking at what's there. And when you do that, you're not really losing any part of your personality, because that was never a part of you. You were always the calm, thinking, logical person who knew exactly what is the right thing to do at any given moment. So maybe you're not broken. Maybe you're not toxic. Maybe you're not bad at healing. Maybe it's just an old recording playing and you didn't even know that it existed. So if you've seen how one old moment can still shape your reactions in the present, in the next video, I'm going to show exactly how these recordings are triggered and how to recognize the ones that are quietly running your life.